number 1, no bright light. Rule number 2, don't get them wet. And rule number 3, never feed them after midnight. I'm talking the movie. Okay, you guys are ruining my toy review. Get out of here right now. Ugh. Hello, toy collectors and YouTubers. This is Film School 93 with another authentic Legends and Collectibles toy review. And today's toys, we'll be reviewing Funko and Super 7 reaction action figures from the classic 1984 horror movie Gremlins, which was released 31 years ago. And I gotta tell you, I felt like a 4-year-old all over again when I opened these from the mailbox. Alright, so let's take a look. Here is Billy Peltzer. And I'm only going to show one one figure in the card, just because there's a lot to show. But yeah, what would you imagine Kenner right here back in 1984 instead of reaction if they would have done action figures? And his backpack with Billy here, and he just turned to the side. Not bad. Once again, no bends, no tears. Perfect. Placed in the card. And I just loved how they did that. And look at the Gremlins artwork. This is the original poster from 1984, the movie poster that they used. And just we didn't know what was in the box. you know, it was just neat. You know, there was Gizmo and ready to just change everything. And in the back of the card, we have Billy Peltzer, and you got the rest of the Gremlins there. And this is what you have. And there's the Warner Brothers sign here. And there was supposed to be a Phoebe Kate action figure, but I guess she acted like a diva, so they're not going to have one of those after all, which is kind of sad. So. And here is Billy Peltzer out of the box. And the detail on this looks really good. I mean, it looks just like a 1980s Kenner action figure. The detail on the face doesn't look so much like Zach Galligan, the actor that played Billy, more like David Sevilla of the Chipmunks from the 1980s, but it still looks good. And his arm moves. Whoa, it's a little bit loose here, so got to be careful there. But it still has that 5-point articulation. This arm bends. Then there's a bandage on his hand, I can notice there. And then once again, the legs move it just as well. Nothing falling apart here. Looks really good. And then I noticed right here on his shirt, he's got the holes when he got attacked by Stripe. But it looks really good. And the detail's just great on this. They do a wonderful job there at Super 7. It looks good. I've been waiting for this for a long time. Here's his accessory. It's a backpack that he carried and just kind of slips over his arm here. There we go. And then latch his arm down. And there's his backpack. The green backpack that Billy had with his pencils and all that good stuff. It's just a piece of plastic. So, I mean, it doesn't do anything. Kind of disappointed. It goes you can't put Gizmo in there. You know, kind of like Luke with Yoda backpack. So this isn't going to be like that. But it still looks good. I really like this. I like this action figure a lot. And here's Gizmo. Really good detail on this. I mean, the inner 4-year-old is so excited to see this, just as you are as well, I'm sure. There's the back, the paint job that's done really good. And it's really small, so I mean, it's trying to get the best detail here. And the arms bend, and the head bends as well. You kind of want to be careful. I don't want to break it so tiny. But his legs don't move. Yep, they don't move, as you can tell. So, yeah. So he's got 3-point articulation. Only his head and his 2 arms bend. That's it. That's okay, though. And then he comes with Barney, Billy's dog, Billy's first pet. And they did a good job in this detail. You know, you could actually double as Einstein from Back to the Future, a little imagination, and you put a little time watch clock there, whatever it is, and go back in time. But yeah, there's Barney. Good detail there with Gizmo here. And just really good detail. He has accessories that came with the trumpet, but unfortunately his hands can't hold anything, so that's kind of a disappointment. He also came with a candy cane, so there's a candy cane, but he can't hold that in his hand either. So there you go. Still looks good. Like the detail on this little toy. There's Gizmo. Really cute looking. Just love it. Good detail on this toy. Here is Gizmo in his Santa Claus hat. And once again, he's only got the 3-point articulation of his head and his arms. His legs don't move. So there you go. And then he looks really good on the detail. The detail here just, you know, for what it's worth, it's not bad. His accessory is his keyboard. And I have to say, I was a little disappointed because when I got this off the card, the paint was still wet on the keyboard and it was stuck to the card, right? You can see right here where the paint's peeled off. a little bit here, and up here on the corner. So a little bit disappointed, but yeah, it's okay, I guess. It's a Gizmo toy, and here's his keyboard, and there's a little bit of paint there, but they look great. Been waiting for this. I'm excited. I'm sure you are as well. Here is Stripe, the Mogwai, and he looks really mean. His head turns just like Gizmo. Same thing with the arms. It's just the 3-point articulation. Yeah, he looks very evil. And I like the little stripe at the top. And he has that little grin on there, not grin, but a little evil look on his face. So it doesn't look like he took a Gizmo toy and just added a stripe on him. I'll show you the comparison. There's Gizmo. He looks really innocent and cute, and then there's Stripe with a mischief look on his face. So they really did good. I mean, the 4-year-old me is excited about these toys. And here is his accessory. He gets the little portable arcade unit. Back in the 80s, I remember I had a Pac-Man one like this. So there's the size comparison. And the detail on it, it's good. It's just one piece of plastic. Doesn't do anything really special. Let me just go ahead and set Stripe down here. And here's the screen. I want to show you. It's just a hole in there. There's no sticker. You can stick your pinky in there. So it's just a hole to represent the screen. And then the knob doesn't turn. But here he is again. This is Stripe's accessory. And they did good. Now here is Stripe as a gremlin. This is what it's all about. This was worth the wait. The detail on this is phenomenal. Just the way that they've done this. His arm barely bends. I don't know. It's not like the other ones that it can barely bend. So I don't want to break it. No, I don't want to break it. His head turns a little bit too. It's a little stiff. Don't know why that is, but the detail's great. You can even see the little serpent-like eye look, the little line in his eye there in his pupil. And he comes with the chainsaw from the department store when he was trying to attack Billy, and see if we can put it in his hand. Or his hands are open compared to the Mogwais, where you can't stick anything in their hand. So it fits in there just right. And there he is, ready to saw off some limbs, especially from Billy or Gizmo. Gizmo! Caca! The detail on this is just phenomenal. Here is the Cinema Gremlin with his 3D glasses. And once again, the arm and the head has a hard time turning. Once again, I don't want to break it. He comes with his accessories, a bucket of buttered popcorn. And there's a size comparison to it. And that's kind of, there's a little bit of detail in the paint in the back. And his 3D glasses, unfortunately, they do not come off. I don't see why you may want to do that anyways. And that's fine. And so, looks good. Looks really good. Once again, the arms are just so stiff, and then the legs, got to be careful because, yep, it just came out. I didn't break it, but it snapped out. Please be very careful when you're playing with these or setting these up, because they do pop off, as you can see, easily. So you gotta be careful. I mean, it's really small, so I mean, I'm not surprised and I'm not upset. Here is Bandit Gremlin with his ski mask. It doesn't come off, obviously. The detail's really good. He can kind of turn his head a little bit here. Just a little bit. And then his arms, let's see if his arms... Hey, they actually bend like the other action figures are supposed to bend their arms. So there's no tightness there whatsoever. Do I dare bend the leg? I'll leave it alone. I'll just leave it alone. Once again, I'm trying to turn the head there. The detail in the mask is great. And the detail in all these are great. His accessory is his handgun.
Yes, give me your money. Give me it now, Gizmo. Caca!
There you have it. There's all the Gremlins toys. There's Billy and Barney. They just look great. And there's Gizmo. They did a great job at Super 7 on these action figures. It's disappointed that they didn't do the Phoebe Cates one, but here they are. Here are the Gremlin action figures from Reaction, and they look they're awesome. Hands down, great detail. If this is what you want, I suggest you pick one up, or pick them all up. Once again, you're just trying to get close up here. Look at that detail, guys. Look at these Gremlins toys. This is what we have been waiting for the last 31 years, especially for me. I mean, these just look great. Awesome toys from Super 7 and Funko. I bought these action figures for $9.99 each at Entertainment Earth, where they have great customer service, fast shipping. Just click on the link below in the description and go straight to their website and buy the Gremlins action figures today. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and in the meantime, MTFBWY, always.